Okay, so I had to turn my center layer back on so I could locate the center of the object. So AR, enter, and I want to select this arc, and this arc, enter. I want to polar array. Now the center point of the array needs to be at the center of our object, so I'll type in CEN, enter. And now, because our settings that are already in there, 660 and 360, you can see that the array is created properly. So close the array. Again, I want to explode this in individual parts, so I'll select that array that I just created, and then type X and then enter, and it explodes it into individual pieces, just like it was originally created. Okay, so you can see that in your text you're given a radius dimension out here, which was the center point of this arc. Now, just to show you how to do this, I want you to go through the steps with me. We need to create a center mark, and later on we'll be using this for dimensioning, but I just want to show you how to create that partial arc that they show in your book. So I'm going to use grip edit. I'm going to click on this line and just make sure your polar tracking is turned on, but I'm going to click on that vertex and I'm just going to extend it beyond the edge just a little bit. Now do yours proportionally about the same. Okay, so you can see here now I have this intersection point, which again is the center of this arc, and I want to use just a portion of this. Okay, so what I want to do is the break command, BR, enter, and watch carefully what I do. Okay, I'm going to click here on the circle, and then I'm going to click here on the circle, and you can see that the rest of the circle just went away. Alright, so let me back up and do that again. BR, enter, and I went from here to here. Now later on, like I said, this will be used for dimensioning. We're not going to worry about dimensions on this object, but just want to show you how to do this. I'm going to back up again just to show you what happens if you go the other direction. BR, enter. If I click here and then here, you can see that it does the opposite part of the circle. Okay, so you have to be careful about the direction that you click when you use the break command. So I went clockwise. All right, and I'll just leave that as it is. Now we'll do the portion in the middle. Okay, the hub. All right, so I'm on my visible layer. So CEN. I'm going to draw a circle here, and the outside of my hub is has a diameter of what does it have? 2.5. Okay. Alright, and now we'll work on the keyway portion. Okay, now I'm given a diameter dimension. Okay, my diameter given is 1.5. Okay, so now I need to work on the keyway portion of the object, and my keyway dimensions are 0.4 by 0.2. Yours are 6.5 by 3.25, but notice that the first number in the keyway note is the width of the keyway, and so that's what we'll work on first. So just from the center here, I'm going to draw a line straight up, and I'm not really worried about the length right now, but I do want to make sure that it's going straight up and down, and then I'll offset the in each direction by half the width. So O, enter. 0.2 is half my width, so I'll offset in that direction and then this direction. And then my the other number that we need to worry about is the second number on the keyway note. All right, mine is 0.2, so I'm going to draw a circle from here with a radius of 0.2. You of course would draw your circle with a radius of 3.25. So I'm going to draw that across there, and then I can actually erase the circle, and then I just need to do some trimming and make sure that you don't trim anything that you shouldn't. I'm just making single clicks here, by the way. TR, enter, enter. Alright, and then I want to erase this line, and then I have a couple of little segments that I need to get rid of, and that's the keyway. Okay, so we're finished with the object now, and we just need to make sure everything's okay here in the viewport. And you can do this on your own. You know how to do this. Just make sure that your object is centered in the viewport. Pick an appropriate scale for the viewport, lock the viewport, and then fill out the information here in the title block. Of course, what is known here in a sheet 1 of 1, and that's the completed object. And I hope this helps out. This concludes this video.